Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard to episode 2 of Captain of My Shed. Thank you very much to everybody that watched episode 1. Thank you so much to everybody that subscribed. I had great fun doing it. I hope it was somewhat entertaining to watch. And you've kind of encouraged me now. So this is your fault. Episode 2 is happening. A lot of you will be expecting me to be starting to make a guitar, but there's a few things I need to get in place before that happens. I want to get it right first time, and so I need to have my tooling right, I need to have my plans right, and my workflow and how I'm going to build it. I need to have that all straight in my head, and at the moment the workshop's an absolute tip. That has to change as well. So that's all going to happen in January. 'Tis the season at the moment, and I am able to make a little bit of cash, hopefully, out of some scrap wood. So without further ado, welcome to the Christmas Trash to Cash Dash Smash. Just dressing up Santa Claus here. I managed to get like a cheap Santa Claus? Snowman. Clearly snowman. We're just dressing up the snowman here. I managed to get really cheaply from a budget shop near here this, well, it's a bit of a table runner. I think it cost me £2, £2.50. And I can do another handful of scarves out of it. I don't know, it just sets it off. And I found these for 99p as well. So all I'm doing is wrapping it around. We get but arrange it in a scarf-like fashion. Get our bow. There we go. Staple gun. Bosh. It works perfectly for this dude. So now I just need to paint the face. He's got some shoes to slide onto, and that keeps him upright. And we're almost there with the snowman number 2. Alright then, we're finished with the pallets, I think. I've already sold one snowman to friends of ours. Alright guys, successful delivery of the snowman to these guys. What do you reckon?
Good.
Good. From now on, I'll be in the shed making a few more, still out of the scrap chairs and things like that. But it'll be more things like candle holders, more one-off items rather than trying to process a whole load and make a similar thing. Are you ready? Let's go. Whew, all done. That didn't take too long at all. It's the hole big enough for, oh, there's the light coming through. Yeah, the hole big enough for, we got some nice string up the house. And I think it looks really nice, so that's what I'm going to use for these. What's next? Lunch. See you in a bit. Good evening and welcome to this festive brick wall. We have finished with the pallet work and these are left to do. There is some other stuff left to do. We'll be doing that in the workshop tomorrow, but right now focusing on these. The little videos, they've gone to bed and hopefully they stay there. And Captain Mikey and real captain of the house. If I'm captain of the shed, the Bendy wife, she is captain of the house. And we're going to stay up, have a little go-go juice, and paint these things. Because at the moment, they look like this. And we want them all to look like... Ooh, not like that. Like that. Or that. Or that, or that, that, or that. So those are the designs we're working with. I particularly like Father Christmas. I think the kids would like this one too, right? So yeah, we'll start with him. But I've got about 30 of these discs to paint. And you've guessed it, time lapse. Hello again, good people. We're into what should be my last day of making stuff. So we've cut up and made Christmas trees and a couple of snowmen out of the pallets outside. I've sold 2 snowmen so far and 1 tree, made £70. So already, that's great. Cost me nothing. We've done something with a bit of waste. And we've made some money out of it, and some people have got some nice, very nice Christmas decorations outside their house. What's not to love? But yeah, have a look at what we've got to work with. This is 2 chairs. I already used one of these for the stars on top of the Christmas trees. But these are going to make some nice sort of stick figure snowmen and candle holders. Join me at the table. Right, this will be more of an instructional how to make 1 or maybe 2. I'll use these pieces first and clear. I'll use these pieces first and clear the bench for the rest of it. Right, first job first. I could fill these holes and cracks and stuff, but actually, for the sake of speed, I'm just going to cut them out. Like I said, it cost me nothing, and it's only cheapy pine wood. So once we got those cut out, it becomes more usable straight away. So probably the best thing to do is use the table saw and the cross-cut sled, which I made up a while ago. Once again, you'd never guess that this is a homemade cross-cut sled, but there we go. Let's put a bit of candle wax on the runners. Nice, fine. All the pieces cut. Like I say, I'm going to keep it dead simple. I was trying to paint the faces on, but that wasn't really working, so I've got these sort of acrylic pens. Artistro pens. And hopefully these will be just the job. Perfect. Much quicker. So it's going to look a little bit like a family of snowmen with their little hats on and maybe a scarf each or something. We'll see how we go. We'll do 2 of them, 2 lots of them. Job done. Giving Dad, I guess this is like, this was Mum, Dad and kid. Dad's got a great big schnoz. And Kitty's got one of those organic baby carrot noses. Right, we're getting somewhere with the little snowmen. I thought I'd just show you how I'm making their hats. I bought these socks for, hang on, can you see that? 99p for a pair of socks. Can't get much cheaper than that. And I'm just chopping them up and turning them into little hats using the little offcuts to tie them. So I just bunch it up at the top, whip the tie around. I think I spent £22 on stuff like these little bows, pairs of socks. I bought some baubles as well. I had a plan to make something with baubles, but I'm not sure I'm going to have the time to do that as well. There's a ton of stuff you can make for around Christmas time, and you don't have to spend much money at all. And if you put a bit of love and care into it, you can turn it into some cash for yourself or for someone else. Or there we go. So there's another little hat for the little dude. So I thought if I put a little stick arm here, hopefully it won't look like he's trying to cop a feel on his wife. So what if it does, I suppose? Why not? It's Christmas time. There we go. It's like he's got his arms around them. Yeah, we made it to the end of yet another episode. Episode 2 done. Congratulations again to all of those of you that made it this far. Thank you very much as well. I really appreciate it. I'm not quite sure why you would still be here, but I don't know. Maybe there's something of interest in there for you. I know it's a little bit of a hot mess at the moment, the way I'm putting these videos together. The music, you know, you don't look at me and think, oh, electronic dance music, he must be all over it. But that's what's happening at the moment, just because I'm learning and you're watching me learn. So what have we got made in the end? We had 6 pallets, managed to make 2 snowmen, 4 larger Christmas trees, 2 medium Christmas trees and 1 small. The small one went for 10, already sold. One of the medium ones got sold at 15, and sorry, one of the medium ones, and 3 of the large ones have been sold. So we've got a medium and a large left, but that's pretty good going. We made Christmas decorations, the tree decorations, out of the bench from my workshop, the bench leg. And they went on sale up in our local coffee shop, First Sip Coffee Roasters. They roast their own coffee up there. It's absolutely delicious. If you're looking for some Christmas present for someone and you're watching this and you're local, go get some. It's perfect. So they're selling up there. I don't know how many they've sold at the moment. I think on last count there was 6 sold. So that's something. I should hope to make around about £1.50 per tree ornament, and also the candlesticks and the snowmen ornaments. They went up there too. Fingers crossed somebody sees them, somebody likes them, they buy them. They're up for £5, or they're, sorry, I hope to make about £5 each on those, which is a bargain, I think. So that's what we got done, and I think from out of nothing, that's not too bad. I had fun making them as well. Hope you had fun watching me make them. And here we are at the end of the video. Like I say, the guitar stuff coming up next month, and there'll be one other video between now and Boxing Day probably, just showing you a couple of things I made for the kids, which you might get a kick out of. That's it. That's all. Outtakes after the outro. Bye.
And Mary wanted to look around.
Did she?
Yeah.
What do you think she reckons of the workshop?
I think she reckons it's nice.
Oh, does she? The reason why you mustn't stick your fingers together now is
Yeah.
because super glue was designed to close field wounds in wartime. If somebody got a wound, like a knife wound or a cut or something, and they needed to close it up quick, they put super glue in there, hold the skin together, and that would stem the bleeding.
That's painful.
Well, it's, yeah, but it saved lives.
Okay, I'm gonna go and wash my hands.
Yeah, in warm water, Heike, you need.
So, if you close your fingers, will they be stuck together?
If you've got super glue on your fingers and you close them for any length of time, you'll have to run them under a hot tap for ages and work slowly peeling them apart. It will stick.
So they basically just stick them together. So they basically just do that.
Yeah, basically.
I wonder if
I'm trying to stop some of the heat from getting out of the workshop, lovely. Gotta love the odd workshop visitor with inquisitive little minds and wandering little fingers that are liable to get stuck on the super glue that I've just used. Such fun.